Okay guys, sorry this is so late in coming. I've had a bit of a software nightmare, so I had to do this at home for you. So I'm going to try now and rattle quickly through the budget planning process with you. So I'm doing the sound and video separately, so if it gets a bit out of sync, apologies for that. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to head over to ucsu.me, which is the union website. I'm going to get on the group resource page, which hopefully you're all familiar with by now. Scroll down and get into the guides section, and there is the budget planner template. I'm going to click that, and then I'm just going to download a local copy because it's just a bit easier to work with. So here's my copy from earlier. So the first thing to note is there is an example sheet in there, and that just shows a fictitious snowball team up in Ambleside, which today might work, but I'm going to run through one. So first things first, get your group name in there, campus, your chair, your treasurer. If you don't know your opening budget, just zero it, because as long as it breaks even or makes a bit of money, we're going in the right direction anyway, regardless of what that opening budget is. So then I'm going to stick in my members, so I'm going to say it's 16, and my club costs 20 quid to join, why not? I do one session a week, it lasts 1 hour, and I do that on 25 weeks of the year. So that's all set up, and in this example it costs 80p per hour to join my club, which is outrageously reasonable. So my fictitious club is a books club, so I pay obviously my 300 quid to books to affiliate, but I also pay an extra 50 to an outside body. I don't have any coaching costs. My travel, I do 5 away games and 1 cup game, so I'm 300 quid. Won't necessarily be that much, but it's better to overestimate than underestimate. I use uni pitches, so they're free, and I'm going to stick 50 quid in there, get some new balls or whatever. So as you can see, I'm now running at nearly negative 2 grand. So let's get on with fixing that. So I'm going to ask for 800 quid from the union because I've got a pretty good quality mark, and as you can see, that's a pretty big dent. I'm going to raise about, no, not that much. I'm going to raise about 200 quid throughout the year, 100 in term 1, 50 and 50. And I'm going to get about 300 quid from a sponsor. So as you can see, I'm now about 3/4 of the way to where I want to be. What I've seen a lot of from you guys and that I'm liking is the reintroduction of subs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to time my number of players by the number of hours that I deliver in the year, and I'm just going to charge them actually 3 quid per training session, which is pretty reasonable. As you can see, I've now got money to spare. So as a little perk for all my members, I'm going to chuck in a hoodie as part of the membership price. So they're normally 33 quid, but in October they'll be 20% off. So I'm just going to times that by, divide that by 1.2. As you can see, I've still got a fairly healthy surplus at that rate. So I'm going to put a bit more on the equipment budget, and that just leaves me a nice little surplus. Now you can start playing around. So actually maybe I only put 100 quid into my equipment budget, but I make my membership 15 quid. I've still got a surplus of 2 quid, so that works. So you can just have a play at this stage, change the number of people, anything really. As you can see, 60p an hour plus me £3 subs, so whatever works. That in a nutshell is it. But any questions, give me a shout as always.